ARTC came into existence in 1998 to manage access to the interstate railway tracks. It's leased tracks in New South Wales and in Victoria and effectively manages the transit of trains between Brisbane and Perth.
Right, thanks for that. T422 out.
The operator relies on ARTC for the reliable, consistent transit of a train.
Thanks, John. Controller.
When the gauge conversion between Melbourne and Adelaide in the mid-90s provided Australia with a single gauge from Brisbane through to Perth, everyone lauded that. But people didn't understand that there were many, many other breaks of gauge, such as the disparate communication systems, the disparate train control systems, different standards, different safe working practices. The single communication system from Brisbane through to Perth, which ARTC is rolling out in conjunction with Telstra, will probably be one of the next biggest things after the gauge conversion. It requires resources to go out into the outback and build base stations over a period of time. ARTC selected Telstra because it had an ability to provide the organisation with a coast-to-coast communications backbone. There wasn't anybody else. And ARTC had the confidence in Telstra, having dealt with them for over a period of time, to believe that they can actually provide this communications media, or NextG, consistently, commercially, and within the time frame that ARTC was looking to replace all the disparate media that it inherited. NextG is more beneficial. The bandwidth, transmission speeds, the upside was everything that ARTC was looking for as a media to underpin its next generation of train control technology, which is predominantly data-based. ARTC is confident and comfortable in the knowledge that the Telstra NextG network will speed up the velocity of trains across the network. It'll mean greater throughput on the same piece of infrastructure, thus enhancing capacity without having to spend lots and lots of money on additional infrastructure. ARTC believes that its pursuit of NextG as its single media for train control operations will result in a saving of about 40% over and above what ARTC currently pays for the disparate media. Not only that, it's the only impetus we've got to propel us towards the next generation of train control technology. Part of the NextG architecture enables train drivers to alight from a train and to do things on the ground and still be able to communicate with train control via external wireless services relayed back through the locomotive and through the NextG network to train control, so that a driver is reasonably safe and the train is safe, although the train driver may not be on the train. Across the network that ARTC operates, there's anything up to 17 and 20 tunnels. The architectural design of the system, including NextG, will enable ARTC to have backup media in tunnels. The Department of Transport in America lauds what we're doing. They just wish they could do the same thing. This is a harsh environment. It's an enormous logistical challenge, but I think that the partners are up to the challenge.